3-year-old ultra-Orthodox Jewish children told non-Jews are evil. An investigation conducted by the British newspaper The Independent revealed that kindergartners enrolled in the school run by London's Satmar sect are taught that Goyim, non-Jews, are evil. The school is known for being an ultra-Orthodox Jewish institution. The Independent obtained documents from an anonymous source showing that the children, some as young as 3 years old, are taught about the Holocaust. The document refers to the Nazis as Goyim, a term that applies to all non-Jews. According to the newspaper, the worksheet the students are given contains questions such as, what have the evil Goyim done to the synagogues and chaters, Jewish primary schools? The answer in the completed worksheet reads, burn them. Another question asks, what did the Goyim want to do with all the Jews? To which the answer, according to the worksheet, is, kill them. Emily Green, who used to teach at the same Bayes Rochelle Girls Secondary School and now offers support for ultra-Orthodox Jews who want to live outside the community, has argued that it's not uncommon to be taught that non-Jewish people are evil in ultra-Orthodox Jewish schools. It's part of the prayers, teaching, their whole ethos. Psychologically, you become so afraid of the world out there after being taught how dangerous and bad and evil non-Jews are, it makes it harder to leave. The whistleblower in this case was even noted as saying, it doesn't explicitly refer to the Holocaust. It's a document that teaches very young children to be afraid and treat non-Jews very suspiciously because of what they did to us in the past. A statement released by the school administrators reads, the newspaper failed to understand the context and mischievously suggested that children were being taught that Goyim rather than Nazis were evil. It falsely accused the school of fear-mongering, encouraging pupils to believe that all non-Jews are evil. This is not the case, but to avoid any confusion, the school will explicitly refer to Nazis next year. Phenomenal growth of UK churches linked to child witchcraft accusations. According to its website, the Witchcraft and Human Rights Information Network, WHRIN, promotes awareness and understanding of human rights violations that are committed around the world due to the belief in witchcraft. We strive to help communities around the world access information and find solutions to complex problems in order to ensure that further human rights abuses do not take place. The WHRIN envisages a world where all people can live freely without fear of their rights being abused due to a belief in witchcraft. The group warns of the growth of churches in the United Kingdom that believe in witchcraft and further believe that children can be witches. These churches, in their belief, according to the organization, tend to promote violence against children. The executive director of WHRIN, Gary Foxcroft, has also warned of a spike in crime related to witchcraft, which often occurs to Pentecostal churches, and have gone up from 23 cases in 2013 to 60 cases so far this year. Foxcroft further argued that there is a complete lack of regulation of the people and practices that are behind these cases, and that most cases of abuse primarily arise due to the practices of faith leaders, often in Pentecostal churches. They are growing at a phenomenal rate across the UK, and most are branches of large megachurches from Africa. Some of these churches are known to promote the idea that children can be witches. Indeed, the head of one of the biggest churches in Africa was captured on YouTube slapping a young woman and calling her a witch. The Witchcraft and Human Rights Information Network asserts that this is a growing problem that must be addressed. They want to pray. In Cleveland County, North Carolina, praying at school board meetings is illegal just like it's supposed to be everywhere else in the United States. According to the Freedom from Religion Foundation's website, public school boards are an integral part of the public school system and must not advance or endorse religion. School boards cannot schedule prayer as a part of their meetings, invite local clergy to give invocations, or engage in religious ritual at any time during school-sponsored board meetings. However, during this year's election, all 17 candidates who were running for the Cleveland County Board of Education in North Carolina were in favor of prayers at school board meetings. The Shelby Star did a survey of the candidates' views on the subject of prayers at school board meetings, and their survey included comments such as this one from Robert Queen, who said, I fully support opening the school board meetings with prayer. I believe the current case law and constitutional law allows for that without being discriminatory against other religions, so I fully support doing that and will vote for that if elected to the board. Miss Nikki Ledford's position was just as clear. I am a Christian and I do support opening every school board meeting with the power of prayer. It's just simple and sweet. I believe in the Lord and the prayer, and I believe that we should all share that and open the school board meetings with a prayer.